he was on a frolic of his own, or it was a decision by the party. But we have Nana Piasa, who is a member of a New Patriotic Party, here in the studio with us. We have expected, and we are still expecting, Malik Basintale. Unfortunately, he's not here. I doubt if the NDC wants to win the 2024 elections with this attitude. But, well, let me keep my cool. Nana,
Justice.
Nana, what have I done?
It's a very rainy evening, and you don't know why he's not able to come. So let's take that out. However,
but this is not the first
you
time
made mention of the fact that you had been visited by the Ministry of Energy because the lights went off. It is good, and I'm happy they visited you this evening.
Right.
So that you can also remember that there's been some 4 years that you slept without the ministry visiting you at all.
That is not what we are discussing.
So, no, I just want to remind you, so you have reflections.
That's all right.
That there were some periods that you slept outright darkness.
E-levy and
so
why
you
you
don't get off
that.
the radar. Anyway,
but like Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic, has said it categorically. He has said it that, well, he thought that a lot of people who are on mobile money are poor, and there wouldn't be any need for mobile money to be taxed. He was interviewed on a sister station, and he made these statements.
Yes.
Why have you made a U-turn as a party?
I can tell you sitting here that wearing a white shirt might not be very good because the cameras will not be able to pick me. I'm a dark person.
What does that mean?
Hold it. It can be relevant now, but in the next 5 years, there could be some very good cameras that even if I wore a white kente, it will still pick me and pick me very well. So it was relevant then. But in today's Ghana, we have digitized several other things. So several rich people are also migrating to mobile money. Today we have online business everywhere. So that statement our Vice President made is still relevant and is good as at that time. But in today's time, it might not be fully true. That is why you have that disparity. It doesn't mean the party is going against its word. It's never true. We are saying that the e-levy is good. It's going to widen the tax net. Look at these artisans. The masons, the carpenters, the air conditioning repairers, the TV, the electricians, they don't pay taxes.
Are you saying that poor people
I know someone, I know a member of parliament who is building a steel factory just along the motorway. Some of the workers that work on the machines charge as much as 200,000 cedis. No taxes. We are broadening the tax net. So from today or from May, when he's going to pay that 200,000, he's going to pay from his account to the mobile wallet of that company or of that person. So government will have a share of that money, so that tomorrow the energy ministry will not visit you like they did this evening, because we would have enough money to power the turbines. We would have enough money to pay for salaries. We would have enough money to pay for logistics for our security agencies. That is why we are talking about e-levy. Nobody is happy going to pay money. I am going to pay also. I'm going to feel the pain also. But what we are saying is that we are looking at a bigger picture. The bigger picture of buying enough logistics for our security agencies so that armed robbery will reduce. Enough logistics to pay for more security and to employ more security personnel, so that any national chairman who believes that he can kidnap people will not be able to do that. That is why we are saying we need e-levy. We are not saying that there will be any Ghanaian or any member of MPP who's going to be comfortable paying it.
But I mean,
the members of MPP are also going to pay.
So experts are saying that the government has not been innovative enough, because if you are looking at widening the tax net and getting a lot more people to pay tax, certainly you don't have to look at that particular space. Government should have looked at other avenues.
Like what? You see, some of these experts in Ghana are only good at giving very smooth talks on TV. Government is doing a bad thing by introducing e-levy tax. What is the alternative they are providing?
You cannot be taxing.
What we are asking is that you just spoke about experts. We are saying, what is the alternative they are providing?
But they have said that
it's not enough to come and sit on TV and say it's not good.
No, why would you listen?
What is the alternative?
So they have provided alternative.
What is it?
They are saying that, well, you can look at property tax, you can look at rent tax, gift tax is also there. I mean, all these avenues you can use in widening the tax.
You cannot jump from 2 to 5. Do you understand what it takes to operate a gift tax in Ghana?
What does it?
How many things, or how many people in Ghana are going to admit that these things are gifts from other people?
What about property tax?
You see, these people are just talking things that are done elsewhere. in other countries. I've seen pollution tax. When the exhaust, the fumes from your exhaust is polluting the road. I see people being taxed elsewhere. You can't bring that to Ghana. It wouldn't work here. How many people are going to say that I had a watch that is a gift and it cost 2,000 Ghana cedis? I'm going to pay 200 cedis.
Why are you emphasizing a gift tax?
No,
we can also look at the rent tax because
you see,
about 90%
I am picking them. I am picking them.
People are not paying tax.
I am picking them one after the other.
Okay,
go ahead. We have told people that when you are renting properties out to people or to tenants, make sure they are not foreigners who don't have permit to live in this country. How many people are doing that? It is easier said than done. Don't let these so-called experts come and sit on TV and lie to you.
Who does this?
Hold on. Let us even look at property tax.
Who taxes?
Our municipal assemblies are taking property tax. What is the effect of that property tax? People are not ready to pay. Some of them you have to charge them penalties because you want to take them to court, and there's been so many things. But this Momo tax, you don't need to go to people for them to pay. Naturally, when I send money to you, you'll be deducted. So it is deducted at source.
Isn't that the lazy man's approach experts are talking about?
That is what Walawale Adam Smith has told you.
Wait a minute.
That is a lazy man's approach.
Who is the Walawale?
I don't want to mention names. I'm saying that's what the Walawale Adam Smith has told you. But that same Walawale Adam Smith is seeing an interchange in his hometown.
I see.
And he's not thinking how money was raised to do that. That is what I'm saying. Yes, they should come out and tell us that, listen, you have made the first ever interchange. The NDC has been in government more than any political party in Ghana.
I see.
This is the first time we are seeing an interchange in the northern part of Ghana. And they are not saying anything about it.
Okay.
This is the first time, apart from your Nkrumah's time, that we have seen factories spring up.
Yes.
Tell me one factory.
Our Nkrumah's time.
No, you're
the best president ever.
Well, I don't want to get into that. We've had that discussion before. So all I'm saying is that we need to widen the tax net. With this kind of tax, we don't need to employ people to go out and get a tax. Digitally, it's going to be moving.
Who taxes money in circulation? Who taxes income? Who taxes capital?
Every country taxes income.
Capital?
Every country taxes capital.
I see. How is that done? Money in circulation?
No. You see, now, if you want me to take one after the other, you have to allow me.
Right,
but if you keep mentioning, for example, the NDC and Walawale Adam Smith has been lying to people.
Who is this Walawale?
Well, I'll tell you before I leave.
I see.
They've been lying to people that when you bring money from your bank account to your mobile money wallet, they're going to be deducted. It's not true. So they have spewed so many falsehood and lies to the people of Ghana that they think e-levy is coming to cripple everything. It's not true. If I sit here, I use my Momo wallet a lot. So if I take money from my bank, ABSA, or from EcoBank, or from Zenith, or Fidelity, onto my mobile money wallet.
Those are your bank accounts.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just mentioning banks. Right. I don't want to market any banks. I'm just mentioning. I don't say with Fidelity.
Okay.
I don't even know where their branches are. I'm only saying that if I bring money from my bank account onto my mobile money wallet, I will not be charged anything. The bank name is Nana Piasa. The mobile money wallet is Nana Piasa. There will be no charge. So when Walawale Adam Smith is telling you that you'll be charged, there's a problem. That is why the vice president is telling them that they don't like reading.
Why are you throwing tantrums? Why are you casting aspersions? Who is Walawale Adam Smith?
All I'm saying is that we want to tax people. We want to widen the tax net so we can continue building TVETs, so we can continue building STEM schools, so we can continue buying logistics for the police, for the national security, for the military. That is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You are only looking at the fact that you will be deducted, some 1.5% will be deducted from your money when you are sending to your girlfriend. But that's not what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, you never send the money, you never send me some money. It's always going to that lady you've been telling me about.
Who? Me?
All I'm saying is that don't
only
think about the lady.
Sorry.
Think about Ghana.
I send money to my mother, my sisters in school.
Not only that, there's a lady you and I know, we talk about this all the time. If you want me to mention her name and show pictures, I will do that. But all I'm saying is that we need to widen the tax net. As I speak to you now, we are working on the dualization of the Accra Kumasi highway. Oh, it's all right. I think I'll end here.
Why would you want to find problem for me? I'm married though.
And I never said you were single.
So
I only said you send money to us, particularly you and I talk about. That you send money to.
Stop finding problems.
That I have spoken to.
I'm sorry.
And if my viewers would want, I would mention names and I would show pictures. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, you're on your own. You're on your own.
So anyway, all I'm saying is that we need to raise money internally because we are on agenda of building a Ghana beyond aid. Listen, even the Bible says that the borrower is a slave to the lender.
I see.
We are always going with cups in our hands. This time, let us raise the money internally. Let us build the Ghana we want. If not for anything at all, we are seeing the benefits of the monies we have borrowed. We are seeing the effect of the monies in circulation. If not for this saving government, what would have become of our banking industry? The money would have been withdrawing and sending that lady would have been vanished by now. You go to the bank and you tell you there's no money. Like what is happening to men's gold and all that. But we had a government that came in and said, no, we want to save this country. Before I end, there's even a bank in this country that was called the Construction Bank. They had only 2 branches in Ghana.
Okay.
I always make this example. Even the facilities and the properties they used to obtain the license, some of them could not be found. And you are telling me about some 12 billion that cannot be found? People gave us documents to mean that this building was for them. And we couldn't find them, the buildings we're talking about. We saw green books that had roads constructed in them. Then we went there and couldn't find the roads. This is a government that is a listening government. This is a government that is doing so much for the people of Ghana. Paying taxes is not nice. Everybody will squeeze his or her face paying taxes. But it has become very relevant now because every industry is collapsing because of COVID. Today, airlines are crying because most of their planes are grounded. Today, so many industries, the restaurant...
We have to get going, but let's be practical.
Yes.
I have 500 Ghana cedis. I have decided to send 400 cedis to my mother.
Yes.
I have sent 400 cedis to my mother. The network services will charge me. Then government will also take 1.5%. Then my mother, who has received the 400 cedis, has decided to send 200 cedis to my kid sister in school. My mother is going to be charged by the network services or the network service, as well as the 1.5% that is being charged by government. This is a money in circulation. And the same money is being taxed over and over again. Who does that?
Now, let me tell you one thing you are not understanding. You are looking at your money that is going to be taxed when it gets to your mother. And the other one gets to the lady I'm talking about, or your sister in school.
Who is that lady?
You are not thinking about...
I'm struggling to know who the lady is.
Okay, I'll show the picture when
No
I'm done.
problem, I dare you.
You are not thinking about the facilities that are going to be provided in that school where your sister is. You are only thinking about the 1.5 out of 400 cedis.
Another again, this is another practical scenario.
So I'm giving you a practical scenario.
Okay, so I'm a government worker.
Yeah.
I'm paid by the controller.
Yes.
At source, I've been deducted, a certain tax, Then out of that, I have decided to put the rest of the money on my wallet, just like putting it in my wallet. I've decided to put it on my mobile money wallet. Then I start distributing it. Then I'm being taxed again. That amounts to double taxation. True or false?
False.
How?
Okay. If I apply for a contract to build this studio, right? Before I start working, before I get a tax clearance certificate, before e-levy, let's just put e-levy aside. Before e-levy, before I start the construction of this studio, I pay tax.
Okay.
Before I start.
Right.
After I'm done, I pay tax. When I'm paying my staff, do I pay tax or not? I pay tax. Is that not double taxation? Why have you not complained before? All I'm saying is that...
No, we are talking about the same money that is being taxed over and over again.
That is still the same money.
I have taken my money.
It's the same money from the construction that you paid me.
They have deducted. I have put the same money, the rest of the money, on my mobile money wallet. I have decided to distribute it. My mother, my sister, my brothers, and all of that. Then I'm being deducted once again.
And I'm asking
that amounts to double tax.
And I'm asking you, when you are sending the money to your mother, and your mother send it to your sisters, and you send it to that lady,
who is that lady? I dare you. Hold on.
Let me first make this point.
Let's forget.
Let me first make this point.
Well, said lady.
All these sendings the telecommunication networks are charging money. Why are they not double charging you? You are okay when the Indian man from Vodafone, from the Vodafone man from India, is taxing you 4 times from your money, from your wallet to your mother, to that lady, to your 2 sisters. You are fine when the Vodafone man from India is charging you. But you are not fine when the Ghanaian government that is providing you amenities like this electricity that's been on. You have a problem when they are taxing you 4 times. Are you getting my point?
Nana, do you know that
you don't have a problem when the Indian man is taxing you 4 times?
I'm prompted that we need to wrap up. But finally, this is my final question to you. So the network services,
yes,
you know that they have a service charge.
Yes.
Are you aware that out of that service charge they pay tax?
Yes, they do.
Okay. So the network services are already paying tax from the deductions they make from us to government. Why then would government want to burden us again with another one?
But you are 2 different entities.
2 different entities.
The telecom agency is one thing.
But they are paying tax.
Of course.
As a result of
even at the end of the year, you see, what you don't understand is that the primary business of a telecom network is not to receive money. Ghanaians are forgetting. Do you know how much money MTN is making on Momo services? That is a banking institution. We call them non-deposit taking financial institutions. Go and read the Financial Act.
Right.
So MTN hasn't got any business taking money, receiving deposits and giving out money. Like what they do. It's like when you need money, you go to what they call Momo loan or something, and you take money from them. This is pure banking. You don't have a problem with them doing banking, with a telecom covering their face and making money off Ghanaians. Look at how much money they are making off the Ghanaian market. But you have a problem when your government that is going to provide amenities for you are taxing you. These same telecom agencies are taxing you 4 or 5 times. The same way Ghanaians, the Ghanaian government is going to tax you.
The Ghanaians are saying that they have allowed you to borrow in excess of.
Now, Momo is okay. Now the tax is okay. We are going back to borrow.
They have allowed you to borrow enough. Of course, apart from borrowing, there were other monies you've had access to. You had met your revenue target even in 2020 where we had COVID and all of that.
Yes.
Those monies were in government coffers.
Yes.
They didn't see what government has used those monies for, and you're asking for more. To whom much is given, much is expected. Why are you asking for more?
I can give you a tall list of them.
Okay. Let's go.
You are telling me that they had money from World Bank and what do you call it? Government met their targets and all that.
Right.
You see, you are not mentioning the things government did with the money.
What have you done?
We gave out food. We gave out PPEs. We gave kids free nose masks when they were going to schools. You're not talking about that. And because you live in Accra and Abelimpe here, you think that everything is just, you calculate it by the number of people that you see. Just go take the budget of the number of how much the nose mask alone is costing government for to distribute it in the whole country. Fumigation of schools across the country. Ask how much even the chemicals cost.
Okay.
So sometimes don't look at things from just your perspective.
Right.
Let's look at the bigger picture.
Okay.
Before I end, I'd like to bring special greetings to Mabel in Teba West, Tasha in Teba West, Captain, and the whole Piazza campaign team.
I see.
Thank you very much for the good job you are doing. God bless you.
Those are your girls, eh?
Yes.
Bell and Tasha.
Yes, they are all my girls. Yes, my sweetheart.
I see.
My freakies.
Anyway, this are time will last on the program. Make a time with that. Nana, but of course, we'll be coming to clear our car. And then when we are coming, the port definitely will come to you. This all time will last on the program. Make a time with us, same time tomorrow. My name is Justice Appiah, and the show has been hot. So unfortunately, Malik couldn't, he was unable to make it to the show. I would probably call him later to find out what really happened. As it stands now, I don't really know what happened. But make a time with us, same time tomorrow. Goodbye.